What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. It is day 75 of our road to 2000. And guys, we are sitting at 1642 ELO. We're going to be playing against IE Zub 1620 from Ukraine. And we're going to try to get back up to 1650 today. We'll see what happens. Playing the Alkine's defense as usual. They're going to push. I'm going to play knight d5. Hopefully they let us play into our O'Sullivan gambit, which they do not. But actually, I have some fun stuff. If they do decide to push this pawn, they do not. Okay. And now I need to learn more about this specific variation. I think I know the general moves, and honestly, like I still feel pretty comfortable in this opening variation. But you know, they're probably going to bring their bishop out. I'm going to push, which most people don't realize not only defends the knight but also attacks this pawn. And they usually just lose the pawn in the beginning of the game with something like, okay, but this person does not. They clearly know what they're doing, at least a little bit. So now the question is, that's pretty much all the theory I know, to be honest. So now the question is, how can I continue attacking or just like developing? And the move might honestly just be to develop the knight. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put pressure on this. If they decide to take, they can absolutely take. I do not care. And we're going to go from there. I mean, I actually have not faced this in quite a while, so I'm not totally sure. Maybe I can push this pawn, try to get this bishop out eventually. Or I could go here, which is a very weird move, with the intention of making them either move back and I take, or they move, or they take and I take, and then my knight is just out here. That doesn't make any sense. So, but I want to free up this bishop, but maybe now I think the move is to fianchetto the bishop, so we're going to try that. We're going to try doing that. Even though it looks a little weird, I think this is going to become... Okay, fair. What if I just moved back, though? Is that terrible? I'm just going to move back, and then I'm going to move here. No, this already looks really, really bad. What am I doing? And then I'm going to... Okay, I can at least push this pawn. Okay, or they do that and just completely crush me in. That's fair, I guess. Yeah, no, I already, I can tell I completely misplayed this. Wow, yep, they just bring the knight in. There's this and then this. But even if they... Okay, I am going to push this pawn, though. Because even if they, like... There's no sack. Even if they go here, they're not really threatening anything. And then I can just go here next move. And then takes. And then I think we're feeling just fine. Feeling just fine. If the queen ever comes in, like over here, I just have takes. And they do that. And now I'm going to go here and I'm just going to take. Yes, I give up castling. But I don't think... I mean, I give up castling on the king side. But I don't think I'd wanted to castle on the king side anyways, based on this pawn structure. So I think we can get out of this pretty easily, and then I can immediately... Okay. Oh, what, they want this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. I see, buddy. I see. I cannot move that. Yeah, my position is just absolutely abysmal now. So let's try to push this pawn, and it's honestly kind of a desperation move. If they take, I might even take this way. So I can get my queen out. And then I can finally play this move or this move. But guys, I just completely misplayed this. I really need to know what the moves are. This is also a big threat now. And then if I just move this, like, oh my God, it's looking terrible. It's looking absolutely awful. Someone's texting me. All right. Only good texts. My opponent's really thinking here. They're definitely in a winning position, and they know it. So, but you know, my specialty is I've never won from a winning position. I've never won from a winning position before. They just, like I said, right on cue, right? They did just blunder this. And I think it is truly just a free pawn with tempo on the queen, so I'm going to take it. They can decide to take... No, they can't take here. They have to do something with the queen. And they go there. Which is, like, understandable, yeah. However, here there's still this check. And I lose the rook. So, and my knight has pretty much no moves, but maybe we go here, which is an absolutely ridiculous move. Oh no, I can just take. If they take, then I can take. Yes. I take, they take, I take, they take, and I save my knight. Maybe? No, maybe not. Oh, no. Here, here, here. That's what it is. Here, here, here. Yes, this pawn is still bad, but I think we're doing okay. If they decide, okay, they decide to take there. I could even go here, though. There's no, like, really bad check. If they go here, I can take this way. I can't take here, right? Like, there's no way. My opponent is thinking, though. I also have, okay, so I have this move and I have this move. And I also have potentially this move. Maybe I should just move my bishop out, though. I mean, okay, where is this going, ultimately, is the question. Oh, it's hitting this. Right. So I think I win the pawn back. I think I win another pawn if I go here. Yes, right? Am I missing anything? Takes. I think I'm just completely getting out of this jam in the best way that I know how. The chess plays Gabe style, getting out of a jam after 16 moves in the game when I was in a completely lost position. This is my specialty, guys. This is seriously becoming like the trademark of my channel, is getting out of these completely terrible positions that I get myself into by playing shitty openings and not knowing the theory for them. This is what's happening. Okay, so now the question is, do I take with the knight? No, I can't take with the knight. I cannot take with the knight. That would blunder a rook. So I'm going to take with the bishop. They can't take here. They can't take here. They can't go here. They can't go here. And yes, okay. But now I can pin. Wait, hold on. Here takes, and takes. Right. So we're still in a little bit of trouble here, I think. No. I can take with check. I bailed out. Guys, I bailed out. Look at me. Look at me being resourceful. Wow. Amazing stuff. Okay, I can't go here, though, because takes. I cannot go here. That's kind of annoying. Oh, but I have this move. Wow. Does that actually do anything? Okay, let's play it. I'm not even going to think about it. If you take this, I can just take with a... Oh, I can take either way, but you can't... Oh, that's a check, you idiot. Okay, but you can't take my... You can't take my rook. Oh my god, I just lost a piece. Me thinking I was a genius. Wow, this is awesome, guys. This is really cool. They can't take, but you can just get out of it. You can get out of it with a check even, and then take this. Yeah, really bad. Really bad stuff. No, yeah, you can't take this. If you go here, at least I'll save the bishop. I mean, I'll save the rook, but okay. Wow. Is that a move? That is totally a move. Here takes, check. No, I'm so cooked. I thought I was so good here. Oh, I cooked myself with this move. Oh my god. I thought I had bailed out and everything. If I go here, they just take, check. Here even, check. I don't know, guys. It's not looking good. Let's just go here. They're gonna take. I mean, I just lost all, like literally all my material in 2 moves. It's crazy. Yep. So, good game, I guess. Check. I don't know. Probably gonna go here. I mean, I could win something back, but it's not gonna be very good. It is not gonna be very good. Okay, they just move. Yeah, makes perfect sense. Makes crystal clear sense to me. And my king is still under attack. And yeah, this is really not good. I'm gonna go here. They can't check me because I take. This is really not good, guys. Wow, this is just like abysmal. How did I get into this position? Oh my god. And like everything's protected. I mean, this isn't, but here there's just check, but I could just take. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, this is really bad. Check takes. There's no useful discoveries here, but I mean, it would actually benefit my opponent to just go for this check, because it's just gonna simplify the game, make it easier for them. I also weirdly have this check at some point, maybe. Not right now, because this guy. I mean, I'm not going to say there's not counterplay. There's definitely counterplay, but like whatever counterplay there is, yeah, so they go for this. And I have to take. They take, takes, and they save their bishop. Yeah, this is really awful. Really, really awful. I'll go check just because. See a check, play a check. That's what I do on this channel. God, guys, I'm so sorry. There's been not good chess being played these last several games. And honestly, I think it's a combination of just like, sometimes you have board vision, sometimes you don't. You know, it's really never over. They could have gone here, which would have been really annoying, but I don't think that would have been very good. All right, let's just try to infiltrate. I mean, it's completely over. If you go here, though, wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be so... Well, it would, first of all. I mean, okay. Let's be real here. Yeah, they saved their... Yeah. Yep. I think I kind of want to push these pawns, though. Just start pushing my pawns up the board. And I hung a pawn. Just hung a pawn. I just straight up hung a pawn. For no reason whatsoever. Amazing. Okay. I'm playing completely terribly. Wow. This is rapid chess. I should have more time to think, and I just like... I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I am doing. What am I doing? Actually, what am I doing? That would hang another pawn. Don't hang all your pawns. I could go here and here, though. Let's go here, and then let's go here. And the rook would be trapped, but I don't even want to take it. They can't actually really stop this move. So they untrap their rook. I can't even go here because of this. What am I talking about? God, I cannot see a single thing. Can't see a single thing. Maybe I just go here. Let's just go here. Pretty much anywhere I move, though, is going to be bad at this point. Okay. Check. Here. Here. I don't know. No, that's terrible. No, I'm just like so lost. It's not even funny. It is not even funny how lost I am. They're just going to sack. That's their entire plan. Check. I don't know why I even pushed this pawn. That was bad too. Check. If they go here, there's check, I guess. And I don't know. There's no mate, so I don't know. There's no mate. This guy's about to checkmate me or check me. I go here. They're just going to... No, wait. Sacking actually would not be that good. Well, they can just stop the pawn. They can, in fact, stop the pawn. Ay. Yep, there's that. That was what I was expecting. And they're just gonna check me to oblivion, and I'm just gonna lose. So, very fun. I love the game of chess. Very, very fun. Very, very fun, guys. Should have probably gone here, but they should really... Maybe they shouldn't sack. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can't even flag because I'm too slow. I'm too slow to flag. Oh, my goodness. My goodness, guys. Yeah. Let's go here. You can take this all you want. There's this check. Probably just take the bishop after that. would make sense, or just make it even harder on me. Let's sack a pawn. Takes. Just check. Check and take the bishop. Check and take the bishop. Okay, my opponent doesn't want to make this easy on themselves. It's fine. Oh, wow, you're attacking my rook. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good, folks. It is not looking good. Let's go here, though. I mean, here. Here. I mean, they still have to clean it up at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, there's that. There is that. Here, takes, check, takes, and I'm just down a rook. So, yep. GG's. I mean, my opponent has to do something here. Like, check. I'd really prefer if they ended the game more quickly than they are. But, you know, here we are. Check. Yeah, they just take. Let's go here. Check. Here. Yay. Sometimes I really don't like this game, guys. Sometimes. Yeah, I just have no moves. I just have no moves. Check. Yeah, check. I'm forced this way. Yeah. They're just going to ladder mate me. I don't even want to play this out. Like, I don't even want to play this out. I really don't. I mean, my opponent's playing slow enough that it's actually just kind of annoying at this point. Okay, all I can do is shuffle back and forth. Yep, and they win the rook. I feel like I should probably resign. Should probably resign here. But out of pride, out of sheer pride, I will not. Sheer pride, guys. Back, they're going to go here. Wouldn't it be funny if they stalemated me? Yeah, let's not get mated. Check. Yeah, if only. If only that was the only pawn on the board. GG's. Well played to my opponent. We're already 20 minutes into this video, but I am going to review that real quick because you know what they say. Win or lose in very bad fashion. It's time to look at this graph. Guys, let's look at this graph. I don't want to even dwell on it too much because I know that I messed up in the opening, and that's basically what allowed my opponent to just get a completely winning position. I blundered. That is my blunder of the game. Now, the beginning is actually pretty normal. I know that for a fact. I'm supposed to push. I actually knew that. I just haven't played against this in so long. I'm supposed to push d6 here. They take, and I just take and take and take, and then if they take, I take, and then it's fine. And it's just totally fine. But instead, I played a dumb move, and then I played another dumb move, and then another dumb move, and then a series of other moves that actually started fighting back a little bit, but my opponent is just completely crushing here. I knew they were crushing. I just knew they were crushing. And they give up a little bit of material, but like... And this is actually an okay move, yeah. Oh, now I'm winning. So now I'm actually winning in the position. And then I do bail out. So I knew I was... Oh my god, right here. Right here. This is the stupidest move I've ever seen. My knight is protected by the pawn. You idiot. And obviously I can't go here because it takes. So what is the move? I'm gonna see if I can find the move in this position. I mean, this is very critical, right? Like, I guess I could just move my knight. No, I couldn't because of this. So I can't move my knight. Do I move my king up? I mean, to get out of the check? No. Let's see what the best move is right here. Hello, why can't I actually want to open up the analysis here. Best move is queen g5. Okay, so queen g5. If they take, then what? It's a mistake because I take the knight, which is a brilliant move. So there are ways for me to get out of it because I'm threatening this. So if they take, I take here. Is that the move? And then if they go here, I have this check. Crucial. Oh my God. If I had found all of this, I would be very happy. But, and the next move is just to take the rook. And now I'm winning because now I win both the rooks. Right. And, yeah. Okay. Well, that is not what happened in the game. I just completely blundered everything, in classic Chess Plays Gabe style. And here we are. I don't know why I didn't think about that move just a little bit more. I knew I was in a critical position, and I still didn't think about it. And, you know, this is what happens. They still allowed a little bit too much counterplay, I think. But, yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do here? It's just terrible. Just freaking awful, guys. I played with an 84. I mean, it's probably because of the end game. Played like an 1850. My opponent played very, very well. We're gonna hop in a new one. I know this is gonna be a long ass video, but I do want to get back up to 1640, and I know I'm thinking about my my rating a little bit too much. But you know what? We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna play a scotch. I feel like after every bad game, I end up getting a scotch, and then we're gonna probably get a Blumenfeld, which is incredible. This is basically just a free win. They're forced to take the bishop pretty much. Let's see what my opponent plays here. Now, many opponents, if they haven't faced the Blumenfeld before, they'll just allow the bishop to hang without even realizing it's hanging. And now a lot of opponents will miss that there's a queen check on the board, which is queen h4. And they take the pawn instead. Now, guys, I want you to look at me very carefully when I say this game is already over. Watch this. Knight 1 to c3. You might be thinking, wait a minute, that's weird. Well, this is now protected, and this is protected. Oh, and this is protected too, and this is protected, and both these squares are protected. Wait, where's my queen going? That's right. Your queen is nearly trapped in this position if you're playing black. The only move to save your queen is to play queen b4. That is the only move. And after that, I can fire off a succession of memorized moves that I have in this position thanks to Will Taylor Chess, the god of chess. Go check him out if you haven't already. Now, if my opponent decides for whatever reason that he doesn't want to do that, I just move here and you lose your queen. So my opponent is in a very, very, very awkward position already. If they find this move, right? Okay. Oh, actually, sorry. If they find this move, this is not the move. The move is just saying, hey, I'm going to save my queen because if you go for this check, it is a fork, but then my knight moves, or my king moves. If you take the rook, I can take this with check and win your rook, potentially. But I have another trick up my sleeve, okay? Instead of taking this rook, I'm going to play queen d2. You might be thinking, wait a minute. This is very, very strange. I can just take the knight. Wait, what? I can just take the knight. My opponent's going to see that. My opponent's going to see that they cannot, in fact, take the knight. Because if they do, I have this nasty check, discovery on the queen, and I win the queen. See if they see it. And if they don't see it, well, if they see it and they decide not to take, then I just win. Oh, Oh, well, there is that. There is that. However, don't I have something here? I feel like I must have something here. If I go here, no. Here, the queen is not trapped. It can escape. The queen can simply escape, can't it? So that's the thing. Yes, here they would just take. But if ever they allow me to, move this here, it's good. So I think what I'm going to do, what am I going to do in this position? I think this is as far as I get in terms of my theory and skill. So with that being said, let's hit the queen. Defended. Queen can't go here. I guess I could go here, but I don't know why you do that. And okay, that is fair. That is fair. Oh, wait a minute. That's not fair. That is a hanging queen. And this is why you play the Blumenfeld Scotch. I almost missed that for a second. But now we take the free queen, and we accept my opponent's resignation in 3. Quicker than I thought. Yeah, guys, that is why you play the Blumenfeld. This is an extremely tricky opening. Extremely tricky. In fact, my opponent's only move, I mean, they could go here, right? They could go here. They could go here. But they decide to go to the one square that completely hangs a queen. And I'm going to say that was completely because of the Blumenfeld. That was not at all because of my own skill. That was just because the Blumenfeld throws people the fuck off, all right? With that being said, win or lose. In which case, today, we won 1 and lost 1. It's time to... All right, guys, we're back up to 1640. I'm not super happy about it. I won't lie to you, all right? We're really just tickling this 1650 mark, and I played with a 96.9% accuracy. Played like a 2300. This is why you need to study theory, guys. Let's run through the game. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, D4, E takes D4, knight takes D4, queen F6, which technically, usually in this position, it would be something like this, which is the classical variation. My opponent decides to move the queen out first, though. I mean, it's just a different move order. We get into the classical variation of the Scotch, and then I play knight B5. Now this is again a very tricky move. You guys have already seen it multiple times on my channel, where I play the Blumenfeld because it's threatening this check, but it's also opening this attack on the bishop. So you have to make a decision here. You obviously can't take this immediately. That would lose so much material. You take, and then I just take, and then I'm up an entire piece. So you don't want to do that. And no, actually, the best move in this position is best move in this position you have to take first, and then you're like, okay, what else do I do? The best move is actually to check with the queen. Then I go here, then takes, and here, and takes, and they take my rook, and then we play chess. I guess I'm just supposed to develop, but I kind of like to go for some tricky stuff here. I like to go for queen G4, okay? The reason for that is because most people, they don't want to lose this pawn in the corner. They just don't. They're not going to play this move. This move is not a natural move. So they're going to push. Then I'm going to go here. And already you guys can see the bar just went up a lot. Like, seriously, the only move in this position, I mean, what I see a lot is, you can't really go here, right? Because then you're just kind of getting destroyed after knight out and queenside castles. Everything's being hit. This is also a threat, which I don't know why it's still telling me to move my knight out. But I think I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess there's this, but then I win another piece, no? So I win another piece, and then I'm feeling great. I don't know why that's considered a miss. But they miss what they could have played, which is here. And then I would have to play this, which is, okay, this is all very, very strange, right? But then the move is queenside castles, and then we play chess, but It's not what happened in the game. Let's let's back up a little bit. I know I've done this lesson many times, and I'm not even that good at the opening itself, but what happens in the game is the Blumenfeld, my opponent takes, and then my opponent takes here, which unfortunately is the most enticing and one of the worst moves you can play in the position because of knight 1 to c3. They do play the only move, which removes their queen, but I do just win a free pawn, if not way more, like I was saying in the game. If for whatever reason, after queen d2, my opponent takes the knight, it's a huge blunder because of knight d5 check. Opponent has to move back, I win the queen. And then if you take, there's just even more material lost. My queen is coming here. You have to go here. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. And they don't even want me to castle queenside. They want me to just pull my rook in. And there's this, and then there's like this. Like, I don't know. It's just completely oppressive of the position, right? Like, if you flip the board here, if you're playing as black, I think you're kind of shitting your pants right now. But regardless, that's not what happened in the game. I was able to, my opponent just moved over, I moved here, and then they got their rook out of danger. But as you can see, I still have a +2 point advantage. I'm going to go, and actually I'm just supposed to come back, yeah. So, and then my opponent's supposed to go here, and it's just like a very uncomfortable position. I have more development. Your rook had to move out of the corner for no reason. You can go for this check again. And then, okay, well, that's kind of weird. And then they want me to go for this again. And there's ideas here like getting the knight in, right? And just like trying to, right, they take this. But then I castle, which is just an absolutely dog move right there. They go here. Absolutely alpha male move right there. And then I'm threatening this. The knight comes out. Yeah, there's a lot of lines here. There are a lot of lines here. You know, but instead, what happens? I already got lost. Instead, my opponent allows me to play rook b1, and then they just blunder their queen, and it's game over. I mean, it's just like, it's that easy sometimes. But I'm not going to drag on this video much longer. It's already almost 35 minutes long. I think that's going to do it for this one. Guys, if you want to see me get back up to 1650, make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here. That's going to do it for this video. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess, or sometimes possibly win, and sometimes both in horrible fashion. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to go enjoy the sun today. It is sunny, finally. I'm getting my vitamin D a little bit. I need to go outside more. I hope you guys do as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.